My name is Tristan, and in 2023, I thru-hiked the Appalachian Trail and received the trail name of Treats. I received this name for many reasons, one being that I packed out a treat to celebrate summiting Springer Mountain at the beginning of the trail. I also had a little treat mantra, and I researched where I could find the best treat in any given town we were in. And lastly, I was given the name Treats because I ate a lot of treats in the time down the trail. And today I'm sharing with you probably one of the most important videos I've shared. I'm finally sharing Treats' favorite treats of the Appalachian Trail. As you can see, I enjoyed a lot of treats, probably one in at least every town, sometimes two. But some of these treats stood out above the rest, and so if you are not like me and don't want to completely consume all the treats, then I'm going to share with you the best ones. So buckle up, friends. It's time to go and learn about all the treats of the Appalachian Trail with Treats. First up are the frozen sandwiches at the High Test Deli in Bryson City. This not your average lemon cookie was absolutely to die for. Since 2016, I had been dreaming about enjoying these Aretha Frankenstein's pancakes again. And when we were in Gatlinburg and stopped at Crockett's breakfast camp, I got to finally savor these yummies again. In Damascus, I had discovered a new love for dipped ice cream, and so when we were in Waynesboro and spotted this Willie's dipped ice cream place, we had to stop, and it was absolutely smooth, creamy, and delicious.
I have been waiting for one of these for over 800 miles.
Oh, they're bad.
Blackberry milkshakes from Big Meadows.
The blackberry milkshakes from the Shenandoah Waysides were worth waiting 800 miles for. I walked a mile one way off trail just to enjoy this delicious cookie butter ice cream from South Mountain Creamery in Maryland. It was so good. Just a few steps off the trail, the Village Farmer and Bakery in Delaware Water Gap, Pennsylvania, has amazing apple pie topped with vanilla ice cream. It is just so good, so warm, and there's so many different pies to choose from if apple's not your thing. Good boba is hard to find on trail, so when we were in New York City, I sought out a delicious spot called Surreal Creamery that had all kinds of flavors of ice cream mixed with boba. It was amazing. And I couldn't be in New York City without enjoying some classic New York cheesecake. After a poll from my mom's New York City friends, and based on ease of location for us, we enjoyed cheesecake at Junior's Cheesecake in Times Square. A simple but absolutely delicious treat was this gluten-free almond cake from Wilson's by High Watch. It was a coffee shop, but their pastries were to die for, so much so that I even packed one out to take on trail. SoCo Creamery in Great Barrington, Massachusetts is an absolute must-stop. Their delicious blueberry honey lavender ice cream, which I then put chocolate chips on, was absolutely delicious, and this location was so adorable. Definitely go stop. I am so sad that it took 27 years of life to know that maple creamies existed. And now that I know that maple soft serve is a thing, normal soft serve will never quite be good enough again.
My first ever maple creamy. So good. Vermont. Why did I not know this existed? This is amazing.
I was truly in treat heaven.
So good.
My next favorite treat is apple pie again from Lou's Restaurant in Hanover, New Hampshire. It was mile high and a mile delicious. I was not expecting to love this one, but the fluffernutters from Red Kite Candy were marshmallowy and delicious, and I'll never quite look at a fluffernutter the same again after this experience. This pie was so delicious, I almost missed our shuttle and ate the entire thing before we headed to Franconia Ridge. This soft serve was some of my favorite on trail. It was maple creamy with a raspberry soft serve, and it will go down in history as my top 2 ice creams ever. I enjoyed Steve's Snacks whoopie pies from Vermont until Maine. There were so many delicious flavors, and one even got to celebrate the summit of Katahdin. Now it's time for some honorable mentions of Treats' favorite treats. Down Home Comfort Bakery had hummingbird cake, and I always go for hummingbird when I see it. Bolivar Bakery in Harper's Ferry had all kinds of delicious sweet treats and goods from local spots. Bellevale Creamery in Warwick, New York was definitely close to making the top list, but I just enjoyed so many delicious ice creams, but this one's definitely an honorable mention. Lastly, I have to give a shout out to Monson Scoops because it enticed us when we were having a bad day on our second visit to Monson and was definitely yummy. Now go out and enjoy some of Treats' favorite treats on the Appalachian Trail.